Oh, yeah, that wouldn't work.
That is technically a shared title. So let me just text the other my friend Sam, the writer, real quick while we do this. This would be pretty cool if that was part of it all. Ooh, it's all echoey. Click, 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 clack.
Yeah, I need to do this room. Like,
Reduce the echo.
I'm gonna paint it purple. I figured out I'm gonna actually do that. And then get a rug, and then I'm gonna put a blanket where the ceiling is.
Good idea.
But Dylan's that rapper that Mike Manager said to do. And then I gotta put stuff on the walls.
Walls.
Even though I'm going to tear down the walls and put drywall up. Come on. We're gonna get some people, and then we can actually see stuff. And I gotta drop the link. Oh wait, where go? Oh, the link is in the comments if you have not backed Mittens yet. We're doing the stream because it's the day before Josh goes on vacation. And then I'll still obviously be promoting, but yeah, we're trying to get funded today because we're $105 away.
Which is super awesome, seeing that we started this on Monday night. So
yeah, I've been funded like day one, but this is still cool because like how like the momentum is.
The backers number is what are we at? 60? 59.
59.
And so we are doing. It's exciting. Like usually, like I've seen on like the Chronicles of Horror Kickstarter we did, like the backers were kind of a slow roll for a little while there until we made it happen. But it was it's cool to see this many so quickly.
Yeah, there's a couple, and a bunch of the rewards that I didn't think were gonna be picked so quickly were picked, and I was like, oh, okay. So we're gonna talk about that because some of them are almost, they're limited tiers and they're almost like gone. So we're gonna talk about what we're gonna do about that. I'm just sharing it.
Yeah, this is usually how the live stream goes. Is first 5 minutes is us like making sure everyone can see what we're doing at first. I love it. Ooh, crack my neck. I gotta mute conversations and stuff because all I can hear is like ba-ding, ba-ding, ba-ding. Well, first off, while we're getting kind of settled in here, thank you everyone for making this happen. I am so excited.
Yes, we're very close to funding, and the money for the Kickstarter is going to, fund the second book. So this is the first time I was able to do it like that on Kickstarter so far. That's how I'm going to do it from now on. So that's why I like the book that being finished already. So I'm going to be doing that. I was going to have Ink 2 come out this year, but I don't know if we're going to be able to do that because we have our virtual Comic-Con that we're going to be doing again in November, which that's kind of an announcement, I guess. So we're going to be doing that again around the same time that we always do it, near Thanksgiving. And then I would be drained if I did a Kickstarter and that. Also, it's like November. So I don't really think November is the best to do a Kickstarter because it's too close to Christmas. And then I was gonna do the Kickstarter for Ink 2 in October, but that all depends on if somehow we get all of the art done before that. And we're probably not starting until August. So I don't he is really fast and Adam could get it done, but I'm not gonna rush him. And he's just got a house and he's doing a bunch of stuff there. So yeah, we're gonna
make it happen.
I did have an idea to like launch it in like March or April next year. It's got like a horror vibe more than the first one. Well, the first one I guess did. It's more just like a nightmare. But yeah, so that's probably gonna be launched next year. Even though I wanted to launch it this year, but it just everything that happened.
But yeah, this year, yeah, the past couple of years have been like, this is what I'm going to do this year. And then you're like, well, that's not happening.
Yeah, you could plan better if like, just if I like just shut up and just got a bunch of comics done all at once, kind of like Covenant Comics did. They went away for a little bit for like months, and then they like got a bunch of different of their comics made, and then they just like pushed them out. It's like a baby, just like pushed them out, and then
oh,
wow. No sci-fi comics. I'll share that there, even though I don't even know if I'm part of that anymore. I'm part of so many groups. Sci-fi nerds. So many.
All right, here.
Yes, I'm just sharing this to groups, so that's why I'm not saying much.
Let me here. I'll share my screen real quick, and we can take a look at the Kickstarter while you're doing that good stuff. If I can get this to work. All right, you want to have that happen? Alrighty. Yeah, God, let me refresh it just to make sure everything's working the way it should.
Refresh it, and it's funded.
And it's there. It's $2,000 overfunded. Yay!
Imagine. That'd be awesome.
That would be great. Yeah. So $15.95, 59 backers.
We are
Still
$105
to go.
We are $105 away from being funded to our goal. So that's awesome.
The cool thing about actually you were mentioning it earlier, like the getting funded not only means we can print the books, but we can also put money towards issue 2 and keep the series going and making sure that it can happen. Let me scroll down here. So if you haven't backed yet and you're curious, you can just donate $2 just to help out. But if you do want a digital copy of the book, that's $5. A physical, actual printed copy of the book plus the digital is $10. We have ones for $15, which comes with the sticker and the book. This $15 one is actually doing very well. There's only a couple of these left. And this one's actually a signed and numbered edition. This was the first printing, essentially, the first print run. And it looks amazing. And you'll have Greg's wonderful signature on there. And it's, and then there's actually in the corner of it, we'll actually have a number out of 25 which is like the order it was printed in, which is pretty cool. For $25, we have the book with an N64 inspired print, the Star Fox 64 box art that we kind of recreated in the Mittens style. $35 is, let's see, I'm kind of look at the limit on that one. It comes with a trading card and the Mittens ship sticker. And that one is still got 14 of those left, so lots of trading cards left. And then this one actually is one of our more popular ones, the flash drive. Oscar is a character in the comic. He's like the mafia boss that Mittens goes to, and to get like the coordinates where Mittens has to go to, he gives him like a flash drive. So you can get the flash drive, and it will have like concept art and like stuff that we haven't even shared yet. Will all be on there, so it'll be real like exclusive. Plus, you also get the full bundle, which is the sticker, the art print, and the trading card. So those are all the rewards themselves. But if you don't want just the specific, like if you want a book and like or like an extra copy of the book, you just want the art print. These are add-ons that when you donate, you can add these on after that. So if you want like a couple stickers or a couple copies of the book, this is where you can do that.
A couple prints.
A couple prints, exactly.
You just put them all over your walls.
Stickers on everything. They're it cracks me up when I see people with like sketchbooks and stuff, and it's just nothing but stickers.
Yeah,
it's so great.
Yeah, when we were getting like paintings and stuff at a store for the living room for our house or whatever, I saw like this POW and Kaboom sign that would like work in like a comic book like office.
Oh yeah.
I grabbed it and I was like, oh, we should focus on one room in the house first. So I had to put it back, and then I'll grab it like at some other time. But yeah, I'm gonna probably get that for this room.
That's really cool. Is it like one of those like it's got like the whoosh, or like
yeah, it's like this metal thing you put on the wall, and then it just says kaboom, or it says pow was the other one. Yeah.
Classic Adam West Batman sound effects.
Yeah. Yeah, so we got $105 to go to get funded. Hopefully we can do that today, just because we think it would be awesome. And then we are gonna start getting expansion goals, which $1,900 is the chibi sticker that Hector Barrero did. My girlfriend wants that, so maybe you guys should her birthday is next month, so you should probably just get us to that at least. But I really want the tuna sandwich sticker. Not a big fan of tuna sandwiches, but one. And I really want the sticker because it looks.
I love that
awesome. Bookmark is $2,100, and then before we went live, we were talking about a couple things that we were gonna do. To spice up the campaign a bit, since we still got like 28 days. Once it hits like 801, there'll be 27 days, but still a while to go. And we're gonna do a couple things. So there's a couple limited rewards, and I don't think I did this on any other campaign the way that we're doing. So we have like Oscar's flash drive. There's like it's a limited tier, but it's almost gone. So we're gonna get more. But yeah, we're gonna get like 10 more. But that's if there's more, like if that goes away. Like if everybody buys that reward, then we're gonna do that. And then the limited comic, I can't do that just because there's only so many. That's it's limited.
Oops.
I only printed 25, and we're only giving away 15.
Yeah, once that's gone, it's gone.
Yeah, it's gone. Because the other 10 are for people. There's like one Josh already has. I have one. Dylan's gonna have one because he did so much on this book. And Jason's gonna get one. Alex is gonna get one. everybody that was part of the book. And then Dylan, he just gets it because he's part of Sierra Nova. We're going to then sell the other ones in like some kind of email marketing campaign or something, he said. So we can do it that. But yeah, there's still a lot of duo barrel roll. So if you like N64, Star Fox, and all that, then you should get that because it's a pretty cool looking print, and I want it. I would get that painted on this wall, honestly, if I could.
Oops. Over to the drive, but I'm hopping around here. I know you mentioned it, but essentially, like, it's not like we're going to, like, if we hit 10, it's not like we're going to do 10 more of the flash drives. Like, if those go, like, if 10 people get those, they're going to be essentially out of stock until we can hit like a stretch goal of undetermined amount. Because it's not like it just goes out of stock and it's like, oh, just kidding, 10 more available. It's like, no, we actually have to like work towards that because it's just how it all works. Let me see, what can I do here?
59 backers in 2 days is impressive. Thank you.
Oh, I missed that. Who said that?
Matt. Oh, he didn't say that comment. He said it.
Thanks. Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Thanks. Let me pull up. Oh my gosh, my computer decided to start running slow, as usual. I was gonna pull up the rewards. So we could take a look at. All right, yeah, here's a close-up of the sticker itself, which is pretty cool. And then this is what I was going for. This is the art print, part of the dual barrel roll. It's the Star Fox 64. I absolutely love how this turned out.
The amount of times I played that game is like insane. So it makes me very happy that I'm now doing a comic that's got some influence from that. I could even see, like, Dylan actually said that he showed me some video on Instagram, whatever, and he's like, next is Mittens, and I think it's like a racing game or whatever. I'm like, that would be sick. I would totally do that. Like, if I can make that a game, that'd be awesome.
That would be so cool.
or in our video game at some point we can actually add the racing thing with like the ships and stuff. I think that'd be kind of cool.
Oh, that would be too cool.
Yeah.
So something else that we are discussing is a few backer goals regarding we wanted a little incentive to get more people involved with the Kickstarter, because we are at 59 backers right now. And so if we start hitting like 65, I think we said, and like 75, we're going to be I'm going to be giving away digital versions. Sam did give us his blessings on this comic as well. So these are just a few of the comics I've worked on. Fun, kind of in the similar vein as Mittens, like fun sci-fi craziness, and little goofy, little awesome. And then Chicago 20 is another one, and we'll put out an actual banner showing what our goals and stuff will be. But the cool thing about this is that these aren't just like one shots. These are part of a series that are moving forward. So you'll get like basically a glimpse of like issue 1. You'll just get the digital copy so you could read through it, and then more of these issues will be coming out. But the Mountain Grove was the most recent one that we worked on, which is like a
really want to read that anyway. So because it's like Legend of Zelda. So yeah.
Oh yeah, we're basically like, we love like old like Hayao Miyazaki films, like Spirited Away and Howl's Moving Castle and stuff. And so we took like those vibes and then like took Breath of the Wild pretty much from Legend of Zelda and
Yeah,
just like married the
because
two together.
that one thing on the cover kind of looks like the Great Plateau. So
Oh yeah. I mean,
yeah,
it's
I'm like, oh
it's
look,
not
Death Mountain.
it's not very subtle on what the references are, for
Yeah,
sure.
I can't wait for the second one. Yeah,
Time.
so those
But
are
yeah,
I can't offer any digital comics because I think it would be kind of weird to give away mature comics on all ages comic Kickstarter. So yeah, I can't offer any.
it's probably a good idea to
Yeah,
not do that. Alrighty. Let's see. So we talked backer goals. We talked some stretch goals. I'm just ready for this to be funded.
me too.
We are getting so close. We're only one tick mark away.
We are, and 2000 is just just because.
As
And
pretty
then
much once we hit that, the milestone meter is going to change.
yeah, and then we could. Oh yeah, aren't you gonna do a milestone meter that's like gonna have like the expansion goals or whatever on it?
Yes,
Yeah,
I would. I'd like to do that. Yep.
that'd be cool.
Scroll down all the way. Yeah, right here. Kind of
So the
showing off some of these.
link is in the comments if you guys didn't back yet or want to share it or whatever. So that'd be awesome.
The more you share it, the more you benefit. That's how this stuff works.
Even if you backed, you can share it again.
And if you want to change your your backed amount, you can do that.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did get one canceled pledge in like the
ah,
first day or something, but I don't know. Maybe something happened or life happens to people.
it's all right. Yeah, I mean, it
Was like $21 or whatever.
happens. We did get the. If you didn't see, we did get the projects we love award. I guess you could call it
Yeah, little badge thing.
badge. That's what it is.
Never ever got that since I ran a Kickstarter. I don't know how you really get it. It's more of just like, hey, we like your thing. I'm like, cool. So yeah, this really cool. Waking up to that, I woke up yesterday and then Josh told me. I was like, what? And then like hours after, I saw the email that said that, and I was like, that's awesome. So yeah, so we got Project We Love. So Kickstarter likes it. You guys should probably like it too. It's just
It's just obvious, right? Do we want to watch the video?
yeah. If you guys haven't watched this, then you can watch it now. If the audio is on.
Is it on?
I don't know. I don't hear anything.
Because I can hear it.
I can't hear it.
No.
You guys can still see the cool animation though.
Well, yeah. At least we can watch the visuals. If you want to hear it, go watch it.
Yeah. I gotta add this to our YouTube. I didn't do that. That's so cool.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, and then that's just us talking, but you guys don't want to see that.
That's. I mean, you. Hey, look, it's Greg, and it's me. All right, cool.
Yeah, so 65 backers gets you the first uh, PDF comic that Josh is giving away. And then 75 is going to be another one. And then there's 3, right? So then there will be
Yeah.
probably 80 backers, or maybe 100. We'll give the, 100. We'll do the Mountain Grove.
I think that would be awesome.
Yeah, and then we're gonna see if we can get more PDF comics. I just have to see if Alex wants to do that. Pretty sure he would be okay with that.
Yeah, more fun, lighthearted comics.
Yeah.
It's good times.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
I don't know.
I keep refreshing it, hoping, but
I know, right? Same here.
I think it's just like everybody's eating dinner right now, or they're busy.
It happens.
But yeah, it's whatever.
I'm gonna do a quick preview, kind of like what we did the other day, of some of the concept art.
Yeah.
Just to fill the time, check, take a look at things. Let's see. Pull that up. Okay, here we go. Come on, mouse. There we go. All right. I think I had it in here. Well, first off, I'll say the well, I'm just gonna scroll down to see it. So the special edition version, the numbered and signed edition of the book, does have a unique page at the end that the new version does not. It's just kind of part of the uniqueness of it. At the end, it has an ad for the garbage truck company that's on Planet Yarn, because they're voted Planet Yarn's #1 waste collection company. I've been doing a lot of advertising work lately, and I think this is probably where my mind has been.
Oh. The litter experts. Call them today.
Call them today. There's no number listed, but hey, you'll figure it out. It's intergalactic, so don't worry about it. All right, what do you want to see first? Clearly, you've seen these, but
I've seen all of them. I like the crash ship one. Even though it's all ages, so yeah.
So there isn't swearing in the book, but
yeah. Very early concept. I don't remember it, but he showed it to me, I guess, a year or two ago. I don't remember it.
I think this was actually the very first, when you were like, "This is my idea." I'm like, "All right, cool. Let me go draw this real quick."
Probably. Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah, because then we had the whole idea of it not being in full color like that. Plus, Mittens is actually a gray cat, so yeah.
Right.
If we had color, it would still be gray.
He would still not be in color. It'd be really funny if even his clothes were all gray too, so he looks black and white.
And there's a reason why it's not colored. We're seeing everything from Mittens' point of view, in a sense, and he's colorblind. So the real cat in real life, I'm 100% sure wasn't colorblind. Yes, he had colorblind glasses on. But
creative liberties.
We were like, hey, this will make the book cheaper. Oh, we just didn't add color. Um, there is at some point you're going to see color in it. I'm not going to tell you when, but it's going to look cool, and I know it's going to look cool because of where he's going to be.
It's gonna look
But
very
yeah,
cool.
yeah, I can't wait. This is Commissioner Quackers.
Yeah, I'm just kind of doing a quick slideshow while you talk.
Yeah, he's a badass duck. I wouldn't mess with him.
I wouldn't mess with him. He's got a space fleet like on his side,
He's got a whole fleet.
a whole fleet of battleships. The amount of Gundam I referenced watching that to get ideas for like space battleships was immense, and I had a great time.
We didn't even show like there's gonna be other types of ships and beings, animal beings that are gonna be in the series. So there is this really cool character, but I can't say anything about him yet. But I already know the animal he is. Obviously, I wrote the thing, and it's so cool. We already have an idea for like what he's gonna be like using as a weapon and all that. So.
Basically, if you know, like we reference it in the like things that inspired us for this, like if you like Star Fox 64 and like are aware of the characters in it, like that's a really good basis for the creativity of like the animal races and stuff.
Yeah. There's a print also that's being made. There's a guy that was on our podcast, Brad Linder. I said it right again for the second time. And he actually said that he's willing to do a print, so that's pretty cool. So we're going to be offering that, but that'll be an update because I'm not going to rush him, but that'll be a print that's going to come out at some point. Hopefully, before the Kickstarter ends. There's still like going to be almost 27 days left, and it's pretty cool. But I can't tell you like more about it yet because he's got to make it.
And things can change, so
yeah,
details can change.
So I'm not going to say anything more about that. I just that there is going to be another print that you can get, and it'll be an add-on.
Will that be unlocked as a backer goal, stretch goal?
It's going to be unlocked, but it's going to be unlocked under the add-ons. So, or it could be under a new reward, which maybe we'll unlock that under like. So let's say everybody gets the flash drive reward, and somehow that print is done around the same time. We can add that to that new reward.
It's very true. Well, and I mentioned it earlier. You can change your like if you're not used to Kickstarter, you can change your goal or your reward that you pledge to. You can change that all the way up to the end. So if we come up with something better and you want to change it, you definitely can. So
yeah,
don't let that deter you from missing out on new stuff if we get to that point. We wanted to do a variant cover for this one, but we decided, let's shoot for that for like the next issue.
Yeah, there's actually two different people that said that they wanted to do a variant cover, and I had to turn it down just for now because just wanted to see this get funded, and like I didn't think it wasn't going to get funded, but I just wanted it to get funded, and with the one cover, so I don't have to print 20 different things. So now I have a giant dining room table that I can spread everything out on. I don't have like a small like computer desk and then like my bed and stuff to do everything. So I can actually I don't have a small little room to do the fulfillment in. I'll have my whole like dining room that I can take over and do that hopefully pretty quick. I just realized one thing we didn't do for the Kickstarter is we didn't go through like Comics Wellspring to get that like discount. I just realized that. Yeah,
Well,
just realized that.
can you do it now?
I don't know, but we are printing through them.
Yeah.
They should probably know that because like I always print through them.
Well, we
That's so
have
crazy that I
through.
just remembered that now. And I'm like, oh, what are you printing? I'm like,
See, that's the thing. Even if you have the book done and ready, it does not mean that the Kickstarter is going to go as perfectly as you want it to. There's always going to be something you forget.
let's see.
Yeah, because
Before you launch your campaign, download the
oh,
image.
well, that figures.
I forgot to do that.
Email him. Hey, I go through you for everything. Can we still do this?
Yeah, I might do that. Might email them because, well, we are going through Comics Wellspring, so I won't be getting that discount. I probably still have like some kind of discount from all the rewards that I get. You know, all those points that you get when you print through them.
Yep.
I'm also going to get points some way when I'm printing the trading cards and all the other stuff. So, yeah.
That's true. So we'll benefit regardless. They're really cool. I really like them.
Yeah. They're pretty fast too. Hopefully they still are fast when I'm trying to print this. Because when it gets funded and then, you know, the Kickstarter is all done and all that stuff, backers would just be waiting on getting it printed and then I'll be shipping and stuff. I also have to get Gemini mailers, so that's factored into the goal as well. So I just need to get the Gemini mailers.
Oh yeah, that's what I think you have that in the.
Yeah, it's at like $100. Yeah, it's part of the. Yeah, it's ship repairs.
It's ship repairs.
This thing, his ship is made out of cardboard. Yeah, it's in there somewhere, but it's probably under the awards, 20%. That's technically like.
Oh, that's part of that. Yeah, that's true.
It's like $100 something to get them, depending on how many I need. I got 200 each time, and I used all 400 of them since I got them like a year or two ago.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I would have used exactly all of them with Chronicles of Horror too, but the one I sent to Dylan, the post office, like the person stole the comics or they fell out of the thing somehow, even though I tape it very well. So all like 5 or 6 comics I sent him, they like disappeared. That was annoying.
Lost to the
so I had to send another one to him. So I had to send Jason Webb in like an art print thing that I had.
Oh hey, there he is.
Yeah,
that was funny. I just scrolled up.
Yeah, so I had to send him like these everything in this thing, and I took a picture. I'm like, this is what your rewards are coming in, so look out for this thing.
I'm shipping a literal safe.
Yeah, I hate shipping. Like, just
it's a pain in the butt. I mean, once you find a good system, it's a lot better. But yeah,
you have to buy a scale and what's the other thing I gotta get?
a scale.
Printer. Yeah, printer.
That'll help.
Yeah. So, but you know, I have to do this room.
I was gonna say something. Oh, to add on to, I mean, to kind of full circle what you were talking about, like, you know, once the time is up for at the end of the campaign itself, like all you got to do is just get those mailers, get the art prints made, and then get the books printed. Like they are ready to be printed, so like they are already done. It's so exciting.
So done. I have number 1 because I'm special.
I have number 3 because I'm third.
Oh, you have 3?
I guess. Yeah.
Oh, Oh, I think 2 is
Isn't that
somewhere.
Dylan's?
Yeah, but I didn't send it to him yet. I didn't want to send
Right.
anything to him yet.
Oh, that's fair.
I just wanted to send it to you, and
Yeah. So we could hold them up
Uh,
and look cool. Feel cool about the book being done.
I should have gave you the second one though. He could have got the third one.
I could ship this one to him, and you ship that to me.
Oh, there you go.
And just scroll down. If you, I guess to kind of like finishing thoughts on it, like if you haven't backed and you're wondering, about it, or if you want to explain to people about it, like space adventure with cats and other animals, with a little detective noir in there. And it's blue.
This bluish grayish color because he's colorblind and yeah.
It's like one of my favorite pages right here.
Yeah.
Him walking into the Oscar's office. It's so like I went total like classic like 40s noir.
Yeah. I just like it raining and everything. It's cool.
Yeah, because like when he first walks in, it's like, it's kind of whatever out, but then like of course like when he leaves, it has to be like raining and like well, and then like the light over here by the door. It has a whole mood, and I love it. And then it like hard cuts to just like space.
And the rain that's bouncing off of the ship. I actually noticed. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, that's nice little. Oop, that's nice little detail. Oh, I'm zooming way in here. Yeah, right here.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that. Like that was like when I was in high school, like learning to draw. I remember that was a big thing. Like to make rain look really, or to make objects look like they're definitely in the scene, is to have rain bouncing off of them, because it like for some reason like our eyes just recognize that as like, oh, that's sitting there in the rain.
Yeah, I just noticed it too. Like I've looked at this a bunch of times. I just noticed that though.
It's a subtle thing. I love this cat reading the newspaper, like his tail and everything. I'm so happy with how this turned out.
Yeah. Can't wait for the second one. There's a character that is in the second one that it just makes it, I think, even better because he's very good at playing. Like when there's another character that he's actually talking to, I think it's like better because he's good at like playing off of a character.
You can kind of play with banter a little bit more, and
yeah, the second and third, or there's a lot more of that.
It's not just Mittens like narrating to himself. That is one aspect that we really didn't go for, but it'd be really funny if it like if he was just like those like really like classic noir self narrations.
He just like it zooms in on him and he's talking to the camera.
Be like, Mittens, what are you doing? Who are you talking to?
I didn't know he murdered her, but I will figure it out.
It was raining that night. Where, oh my god, that just immediately makes me think of like the Home Alone. What is the Home Alone movies called?
Angels.
Yeah, it's like. Oh man, yeah, I was thinking like Devils with Wings or something like that. Like, I gotta have to look this up.
Angels with even filthier souls.
Because it's Angels with Filthy Souls is in the first one.
Yeah. And then
Angel.
Yeah.
Angels with Filthier Souls. It's so funny.
But my Tommy gun don't.
You was smooching with my brother. Mo with the gimpy leg. It's so funny.
Al, Bob, Cliff. No,
not me. Man, as much as like Home Alone 2 is basically just Home Alone, but in New York, it's practically the same movie set up.
My older brother likes the second one more than the first one, which is weird.
It is kind of weird.
I like
don't know,
them
it's-
both
Yeah.
equally, and I even like the third one. The fourth one can go die in a dumpster fire.
I never even saw the third one or the fourth one.
Oh, the third one's good. Fourth one, no. Third one is a bunch of. I think they're all Russians, but I know the one guy is a Russian. The like black haired dude, and they're trying to retrieve this like microchip, and it's in a like racing car, and the kid, like the main character, has the racing car that his neighbor gave him for like shoveling her driveway. It was an early good Christmas present or a late Christmas present, whatever it was, and so he's like homesick with chicken pox, and then he's like, "There's robbers there," and he calls the police, but they don't believe him because he's a kid, and
Of course.
then obviously they believe him after everything happens, but yeah, he goes pretty crazy with like hurting them all.
Borderline murdering these robbers.
Oh yeah, it's like there's the one dude gets like electrocuted on this one chair because and it's like it just snowed or whatever before he did all this stuff. There's a pool that two of them fall in. This one with crazy hair and this other one, and they fall into this pool, but they thought it was a trampoline that's there, but it's actually a pool, and then they freeze, like they're like frozen in the pool. But yeah, it's
What in the world is going on?
But yeah, I like the third one. And then the newest one is really weird because it's like you have to kind of feel bad for you feel bad for like, well, I didn't feel bad, but they kind of made it seem like you should feel bad for like the robbers because they're like parents and they're just trying to get something back from this kid that's like an asshole.
Oh, gee. Oh, so they kind of turned it on its head.
Like, yeah, and it's just
that's so weird.
Yeah, it's weird. And I think the one robber is Aaron from The Office. Yeah, but
yeah, that.
And what's cool is the only cool thing is they connected it with Kevin from the original Home Alone. It has a security system. Like he owns his own security system, like business.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, and Buzz is a cop.
Oh my gosh! They actually brought them in. Like,
yeah. Well, Kevin actually isn't in it, but like it shows like McAllister like security or whatever.
Oh, so it nods
to it. That's awesome. And then the cop that goes on the scene is Buzz, and he mentions like, I had a brother that yeah. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool.
So they did a 30-year sequel without it being a sequel.
Yeah, the two before that were just hot garbage.
Yeah,
I didn't like them. I don't even think I watched the fifth one, like the holiday heist one. That's the fifth one. But
see, those are all like direct to sequel kind of bullshit ones.
I think it's like a freeform movie. They're like, yeah, we made it.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, I think you're right. Something like that.
Yeah. But the fourth one, it was just I didn't like.
Oh, brother.
But speaking of Christmas comics, even though this is off topic, I do have a Christmas comic, and I've always wanted to make it, but I have to like continue writing it. And maybe if Josh likes Christmas, stuff like that, maybe we'll do that.
Which
one? It was like, wait, what year was it? It's like 2018, 2019. I tried to do it. Somebody stole money from me and never gave me the pages.
Yes.
Yeah. So I was like, guess I'm not going to do this comic right now. Because I didn't have an artist at the time after that. Because I was like, I just got my money stolen from me. And yeah, I was still new to all of it. So they took my money from PayPal, and then they're like, I'm not giving you anything. So the pages I do have are from like the Fiverr Kickstarter the Fiverr gig that I did for somebody. Because I used to write like short comic stories for this one guy. And I'm like, can I use this as like my own comic? And he's like, oh yeah. So, and I just changed a couple things around. Yeah, I still have to write that more. And then there's another comic that I have it's not Christmas, it's more like a Thanksgiving type because it's inspired by it's already written so nobody can take it. Um
I love it.
because I know I have a friend that likes the same director that makes comics and I don't he's not watching most likely. I don't know if he will be watching. But John Hughes I like almost every movie that he makes.
Oh yeah.
So but Planes, Trains and Automobiles is one of my favorite movies and I made a comic that's like that. So yeah, I'm gonna be coming out with a comic like of that at some point. It's like inspired by that movie, but I changed a bunch of stuff around, and I would probably have to still change more because I have to still get it edited. But yeah, they'll be coming out at some point. Um,
That's cool. We're on
yeah.
a John Hughes night, I guess, because he wrote Home Alone
Oh, yep. Yeah.
and
Yeah. I
One
like
Angel.
every movie that he did. So Breakfast Club is like
Oh yeah,
is great. So,
that's cool.
but anyway, you guys should back the Kickstarter.
Long story short, oh boy,
um, because it's a kid comic, not kid comic. Anybody can read it. Like anybody would. I've showed it to like my uncle. He's like, because he likes the animation. So that's awesome. I'm like, yeah, I didn't do that. So
yeah, it's definitely like I said, all ages. Like I think anybody would appreciate kind of the little bit of humor, the little bit of ridiculousness that is Mittens itself, and I love it. Like it's you
now
gotta
it's
just like
7 days to
roll with
go.
it.
It just switched.
Hey, yep, it did.
So 27 days to go, and we're $105 away from funding.
Just floating at that 105.
I've had more backers than that, but I don't know if I even had that many backers at this time period, like in a Kickstarter, because it's
Yeah,
pretty crazy how there's 59 and there's still 27 days.
that's ridiculous. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
'cause,
feel
like if I get more than 200, then that means I have to get two things of Gemini mailers or something.
darn.
I'm like, shit. Oh no, more people want to read our comic.
Yeah, that's like you have to remind yourself, like, oh yeah, no, that's actually a really good thing.
Yeah. Then we did let some people already read the comic, um, and they liked it because there's one Timothy Flang said that in like an essay of stuff. If you like role licking Buck Rogers style space faring adventures with adorably anthropomorphic animals, don't miss the latest outing from me and the intergalactic crew over at Sierra Nova Comics. Their latest original title, Mittens. Space Pilot combines humor, sci-fi, and a distinctive color palette to create the most captivating caper in the cosmos. Yeah, a lot of people actually did like mention they like the color, like how the coloring is. Um, every
Definitely
comic that we have, people mention the color is cool because most of the time, every other comic I have, February is doing it, but this one's cool, just like the tone and everything.
yeah, it's I think that's like why I think it catches people's attention because it is so strikingly different than your typical comic.
Yeah,
And it's got like and the style I went for was, it's kind of cartoony, but it's got like an edge to it. So like I mean these pages especially, it's like a hard noir comic with cats. Like
yeah. I put this page on TikTok, or that page maybe is the one with the flash drive, like he's holding the flash drive, and there's like a sound that's like film noir or whatever. So I put that as the sound. I was like, yeah, that fits it.
perfect.
So we didn't get any new backers yet, but people could be watching this like later, and we could. So I think we're gonna be done for now. We'll
'Cause
do another stream next week, maybe. I am going to be on a show tomorrow, apparently. It just like happened like a while ago. Tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to be James Sims and Katrina. They do a show. I think it's Hooligan's Alley or whatever it's called. And I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And
Yeah.
I'm going to be on there. And then me and Josh are going to be on another show, JD Coldren's show. And that's, I forgot what his show is called. But we're going to be on the 31st. And I think that's at like 7 something p.m. or something like that. So that's on the 31st. So, yep, doing that. I'm going to do a live stream for like other people. So people that have campaigns, they can join, but I'm not going to have like 10 people on because I did that one time or 2 times and it's like exhausting. So I'm going to do that in like August, like 6th or something like that. I think it's August. Yeah. So 2 Saturdays from now, I'm going to be doing that. So, yeah.
Lots of shows, lots of promotion.
So back Mittens on Kickstarter, and let's get this thing funded. Because look, $105 for funding. That's right now. Right after this video is done, maybe it gets funded.
I'm convinced.
All right.
You never know.